We used to have a friend that said she wanted to come on and it would be Sass in the ass. And I thought that was the best. And I was like, no, I've got both covered.
Me.
Yeah, we're good. We're still covered.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Sass and the Beard, sponsored by Plant Parlor. They are on Parkway in Russellville. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Plant Parlor, a houseplant boutique. Or you can stop by to their shop on East Parkway. You can see some of their wares here in the studio at offbeat times. So we have a great show today for you all. We are going to highlight the entertainment district.
Yeah.
But first, there was somewhat of a tragedy in our local town. If you've been following social media at all over the last couple of days, you will have seen that the Old South is no more. Mm-hmm. On Monday night, early Tuesday morning,
early Monday morning,
was a fire.
Yeah.
In the Old South. I was talking to the mayor last night, and he said the fire department used over 300,000 gallons of water to put the fire out.
Yeah, and it looks like the building and interior are, probably a total loss, which is really devastating. Yeah. I mean, that restaurant's an icon for Russellville, been there forever.
Yeah.
Has a lot of history in this town. Now, we did see some kind of concerning things that we want to warn folks about that absolutely popped up right after. Mm-hmm. One reason you will almost never see me share a GoFundMe is because there is so little oversight on if the person they say is receiving the funds actually receives them.
Yeah.
And so we saw a GoFundMe pop up that is questionable, and is not something we'd encourage folks to necessarily give to. But you can, if you wanted to give to help support the employees who are now out of a job unexpectedly, or the owners of the business, you can donate through the Russ Bus, which is a local nonprofit. Then your donation is actually going to be a tax-deductible donation.
Yes. And
you know that it's going to go to the right people, unlike when you're working with some of the fundraising websites. So what is that?
That will literally go directly to employees. I was talking to someone from Russ Bus last night, and they said that fund will be held separately from any of their other funds, and literally an employee from Old South can just go to Russ Bus or call Russ Bus, and they will transfer money or write a check specifically. This is, I need money for rent, I need money for daycare, I need money for things, and it will go directly to the employees.
And this is the organization that owners of Old South have designated as the official organization to go to if you want to support the employees during this uncertain time where they're dealing with this loss. What's the website?
It is therussbus.org. There should be sort of a tab there for the Old South to donate. When you donate, if you've donated through their page before, you'll have all your information. But if you've not, that's the best place to go. I know there will be some community events upcoming in the future to raise money. We do not know if the Old South is going to continue. We don't, definitely not as is in their current location. Maybe they haven't made those decisions yet. We just know that as part of the iconic city of Russellville,
that's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's a huge. There are 50 some odd employees. They were very integral in helping, the homeless population in our town.
Oh yeah, they always did the Thanksgiving meal.
Yes,
yeah,
and a lot of the employees that worked got their start coming out of homelessness, and so they've been very important to our community in helping those in major need. And so I think it's good for our community to give back to them.
Yeah, and not to say that that other fundraisers that people are doing may not be well intended or that they're all bad, or that they're
No.
not going to go to the recipients.
Right.
This is just the one that has been recommended by the Old South,
Absolutely.
and we want to pass on that information.
Yes, we definitely want to share that.
But then what we're really here to talk about is
Yes.
to break down the entertainment district, right? Lots
This
of
is
questions.
the drunk in public episode
Yes.
of Sass and the Beard.
How to get drunk in public with Sass and the Beard. And let me tell y'all something that we all need to be aware of on this. Because Nathan told me last week after the show that I'm no longer the Sass, that I'm not.
I feel like
that I'm not the Sass, that he's been the Sass.
I've been
and let me
getting
tell
more
you why.
sassy lately.
Let me tell you why. It's because these cups haven't come in yet, and we started recording this show during the day, and I am sober completely, just 100%, because something about going and having a drink at 10:30 in the morning feels wrong. And so
So really, it's Shane's fault.
It's yes, absolutely, and yours, of course, because it's always your fault. But if I've been too serious on the show lately, that's why. Make sure you catch our live episodes when they come out, because I will definitely drink before those.
And hopefully by that time, the entertainment district will be in full swing. As it stands right now, the entertainment district is a legal, distinct entity. However, the establishments that will be participating in the entertainment district do not have proper cups for, giving out to be able to carry out.
So what we're going to do on the show today is just kind of go through the ordinance and try to give some clarity to how this actually works, what folks need to be aware of. Now, as always, we're not lawyers. This isn't legal advice. But he's on city council.
We're just reading the law.
I'm pretty smart. We'll give you some good information. So, I want to start it out, like on the first page, it lists the current restaurants and businesses that have an active license for alcohol consumption on premises.
Yeah.
And so for this entertainment district, that's Fat Daddy's Barbecue on North Denver, the Old Bank Restaurant on West Main, the B Street Bakery and Deli on 311 West B Street, and Pasta Grill on West Main as well. And so these are the businesses that currently hold a permit that would allow them to participate. Now they may decide that they don't want to. They're not required to participate, but it is an option.
Yes, and if they are participating, you will see a map of the entertainment district on their door or around the entryway with a small description of the rules that we're going to go through here in our video. There's a great graphic that the Main Street Russellville has put out that has been sent to all of the restaurants and some of the businesses that will be posted on the door of the participating restaurants. So really, this is what we want to talk about with the entertainment district: is what is allowed, what is not allowed. We want to have some fun with it. First and foremost, this is the basic principle: a participating business, restaurant with an alcohol license can sell a client or a customer a alcoholic beverage in the right cup, and you as that client or customer can walk out of that business within the boundaries of the entertainment district. That is the simple description of this, and you can do that Sunday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to midnight. And
so apparently 10:30 a.m. is a fine time for a drink. Me being judgy over here.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Now, we gave Shane a graphic that he's going to put up to show the boundaries, but I'm going to read what it says in the ordinance here about the boundaries of the entertainment district. So it says it's starting at the intersection of North El Paso and West Parkway Drive, then south on North El Paso to the intersection of South El Paso.
I do definitely want to make a correction to that also.
I'm reading it here.
I know you're reading it there, but
did you give me the old version?
That's not the new version. So the new version, all it does, exactly as you stated, except from El Paso, Parkway El Paso, the corner there, to Main Street instead of 2nd. It goes from Main to Commerce, then to 2nd, then to Highway 7.
Oh, yeah, there were a couple of businesses over there.
Yeah, we carved out the bank.
Banco ZK.
Yeah, and we carved out the Polk County Courthouse.
So like you said, 10 a.m. to midnight. And the first rule that's on here, regulation, is that a person may enter a premises with an open container of alcoholic beverage acquired elsewhere only if it is allowed by the premises. Yeah. What that means is that if you buy a drink at one restaurant and then you go to another restaurant, you want to walk in with that drink, it's up to them whether they allow that. They can say, no, you can't bring other outside beverages in here.
Actually, to even more clarification, the city attorney said you cannot walk in unless they allow you to. It is an opt-in. A person may enter with a container only if allowed.
How is that different than what I said?
This is why that's important. Businesses downtown will have to show that they will allow you to bring your drink into
You're
their
going to make
property.
me argue with you about the actual language in the ordinance, though.
I'm just saying this is directly from the city attorney. May enter only if allowed by that premises.
Well, yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that says they have to post it if they allow it. Nope, that's a different thing. That's if they're going to be selling alcoholic beverages. Anyways, go ahead. Okay, your number 2 is the cups.
Yes, so it says shall allow alcoholic beverages to be removed from premises only in paper, styrofoam, or plastic cup imprinted with the Entertainment District logo. And the logo has to be a specific size. No alcoholic beverage can be removed from the establishment in a can, bottle, or glass container. Cups may or may not contain lids, and straws may contain other promotional information. So they can have logos from other businesses if they're sponsored cups or anything.
Right, they can have their restaurant logo or whatever.
Yeah, but they have to have the Entertainment District logo
imprinted, not just a sticker.
Not just a sticker. Yeah.
All right, so number 3 here says basically that no one is allowed to leave the premises with more than one container, one cup. So you can't go get drinks for you and your friends. Right. Like you have to each person has to go in and get their own drink, and you can only get one.
Out of all of the rules, this is the one that bothers, that I'm just I don't like this one. We left it in as council because, it's one of those things where we're not trying to promote drunkenness.
Well, and technically they're not supposed to give you drinks under their license.
When you go to a bar, you're not supposed to sell.
They're not supposed to let you order for somebody else.
But we've all been to a bar and somebody's ordered 2 beers because they didn't want to go back because it was busy or something, and or again, concert. If there's an outdoor, if you have to go into a place and you and your wife both have to go, or you and your partner or you and your friend both have to go in, and it's going right back out. It's just one of those inconvenient kind of things. But from a legal standpoint, it's what you have to do.
So number 4?
Yeah. It's unlawful for any person to drink or attempt to drink any alcoholic beverage from can, bottle, or glass container, or to possess any open can, bottle, or glass container of alcoholic beverages on the street, sidewalk, rights-of-way, and parking lots located within the Entertainment District. So basically the same as state law. You can't have an open container.
Yeah, you can't bring your own drinks. Yeah. You can have an open container if it's the Entertainment District cup. You can't bring your own alcohol downtown. The next one is that no beverage can be dispensed or removed from permitted premises over 16 fluid ounces. So they can only give you a 16-ounce cup. we're not going to be getting the like enormous like Vegas style
the
like
big Bubba.
yeah, you know, or like the long tube ones that you like hang around your neck and walk around.
Yeah,
None of
that would be,
those.
you know, can we just imprint the, yeah. So yeah, and there will be,
It could be shaped like a nuclear plant cooling tower or
Yeah.
something. We could have like our own. I
that would
love
be
that idea.
awesome. Get on it, brainstorm. So there will be 2 cups. There will be the 16 ounce is the biggest that they can make, and there will be a 10 ounce for like spirits and wine and mixed drinks and things. So
Okay.
because like, how sad would it be if you had a 16 ounce cup and a shot of whiskey? You know,
It just says it won't exceed that.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It can be smaller. They can have different sizes, but it can't exceed that. Yeah. And the same says the next number 6 also basically says the same thing, is that you cannot be out in the entertainment district with a drink, an alcoholic beverage that exceeds 16 ounces. Mm-hmm. So, for example, you can't order 2 of them and dump them into your own big ass cup. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. So it is going to be 1 drink.
Yeah.
Per person at a time.
So the next is
display.
The display at public exits, the rules. So basically that, like what we were talking about earlier, there will be like an infographic at the entrance and exit of all of these participating places that tells you simply like you can and can't do this.
Okay, and this is where we're going to argue about the requirement for displaying these, because it says that all permittees within the entertainment district shall display at public exits the rules for the entertainment district and a map of the boundaries. And permittee is described in here as a business establishment which holds or has been issued a permit from the Alcoholic Beverage Control Division. And so those are the ones that are
to display the rules. Mm-hmm. But whether or not you can bring a drink in is...
It doesn't say that anywhere.
It is at the very beginning. It says a person may enter a premise with only if allowed.
But you don't have. There's nothing that says you have to post whether you're allowed.
How would people know that it was allowed if they did not post?
If they walk in with a drink and somebody says, "Oh, can't bring that in here."
But that's like, you know,
you can post it, but you're not required to.
What I'm saying is,
I'm saying you're making up rules that aren't in here.
You probably shouldn't take a drink in somewhere if they don't put a sign up that says you can bring it. Otherwise, it makes it awkward for everyone. Like, to be fair, you are correct.
Okay.
It is not a legal rule that they have to post a sign.
As long as we're clear on that I'm right.
Main Street Russellville has done a great job in trying to make this transition very easy for everyone. And they've got graphics for... that they sent to all the businesses that says, we are a participant, you can bring your drink in. You know, it says smaller than that. It's not like, you know, big paragraph, but big sign.
I really just wanted to establish that you're wrong.
Right. I'm usually wrong.
Okay, cool.
But I'm just saying to make things easier for everyone so that you're not having to yell at people in Art Walk when there's 800 people you can or can't bring a drink in here. Mm-hmm. At our business, you can bring your drink. We don't care. And probably most won't care. But people wouldn't know unless there was.
Well, and this kind of goes into the next rule here about organizations, permittees or organizations with special events happening within the designated entertainment district can apply in writing to the mayor's office to temporarily extend the district hours.
Yeah, till 2 a.m.
Yeah, until 2 a.m.
Yeah, so if you're having an event downtown and like there's entertainment district alcohol being provided.
Oh shit, you are right. I see it down further. Damn it.
Man, I love the vindication. Yeah, number 13. Sorry. Okay, moving on. So you can apply for a permit to extend the hours of the entertainment district. However, you'd probably also have to talk to the restaurants to see if they were going to stay open later too. Because
they're the only ones that can dispense.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be an issue of 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We don't have anything that's staying open till 2 a.m. Here.
No person shall remove any alcoholic beverage or any entertainment district logo design containers outside of the designated entertainment district. Don't be taking the cup home, trying to 3D print your own cup, so that you can, I just gave somebody an idea.
This is a really dumb rule.
What? Don't take the cup outside.
No person shall remove any entertainment district logo designed container outside of the designated entertainment district.
It's basically saying you can't leave the district with the cup. You got to throw it away.
Right, but there's no guidance for workers, staff. So if you buy these cups and you're driving through town with them, you're in violation.
Oh, you mean people who have ordered and are just taking them to
businesses.
The job.
I mean, that's not going to be enforced. Don't take that wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Cisco's going to drop it off at their establishment.
This is why I should start going to agenda prep meetings.
Yeah,
so I could argue with you guys while there's still time.
Argue with the city attorney. Don't argue with me.
I love to.
Okay.
No one I love to argue with more.
Okay, so what happens, Kristen, if you don't finish all your drink?
I don't know if you guys have ever been on Beale Street and tried to leave and you still had your drink. Yeah. Look, they will not let you. You have to stand there and chug it or throw it away. So that's what you have to choose between. You cannot leave with an unfinished quantity of alcoholic beverage.
Right. Drinking in the public streets and roads. So, anything that is illegal already within the boundaries of, the ABC and the state law is still going to be illegal within the entertainment district, with the exception of the things that aren't.
No one shall transfer any alcoholic beverage or entertainment district logo container to another person. So basically, you can't buy drinks for someone else.
Yeah.
With this, and I'll read the next one. Establishments within the boundaries of the entertainment district, including those that do not serve alcoholic beverages, shall clearly indicate the participation in the entertainment district with prominently displayed window signage. No person in possession of an alcoholic beverage shall enter an establishment that does not indicate its participation in the entertainment district, and by failing to display window signage indicating participation of business within the boundaries of the entertainment district is acknowledging to all persons within the entertainment district that it does not allow beverages within its premises. So if you don't allow, you don't put up a sign. But if you do allow, you put up a sign. Both of those are dumb.
Wah, wah, wah.
But I was wrong. And it wasn't Nathan's fault. It was mine. That doesn't happen very often. I don't like how it feels coming out of my mouth.
Gross. Yeah, so it makes
I need a drink.
Me feel great that you were wrong, and that you, in this recorded format,
I really laid it out.
I can get a text tone or a ringer. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Or are you going to be trying to record that to your as my ringer when I call you now, where it just says I was wrong, I was wrong?
Yes, as many times as the opposite has been true. It had to happen one time.
That's true. That's true.
If this is the one, it's not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
No person shall be in possession of more than one alcoholic beverage.
They really went hard on that.
At any time. Yeah, it's just the third time.
It's said forever.
You just get one at a time. Then there are fines and things, but you guys aren't going to break the rules. So basically,
yeah, if you break the rules, the fines are pretty steep.
Yeah.
So don't be out here acting a fool in the entertainment district. Save that for somewhere else that probably also has fines.
Yeah. Honestly.
It's basically all the same.
Yeah.
But this is the entertainment district. We're going to have everything up for you to see as far as the logo, the maps. If you have questions about it, drop them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer. I guess Nathan will answer them because apparently he actually knows more about this.
I mean, I was the sponsor of the bill. Here's the updated map. It was in the addendum package.
That you didn't bring me.
I got you the first one, but here's the updated
So
map.
I could still be right, and I just have the old version.
No, we didn't change any of the rules. Okay. We just changed the map. because of
Okay.
specific.
Listen, I definitely should have been coming to
questions.
agenda prep. I'm going to start showing up, making y'all miserable. Because some of these rules.
I will send, our producer the map so that he has the
Yes,
correct.
I already gave it. Oh, no, I gave him the wrong one
Yeah.
because it's what you gave me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here before I'm wrong about anything else.
But we are here in this wonderful place, the Offbeat Times studio. Check out Offbeat Times at offbeattimes.com. They have some great podcasts, including Nerd Dads, which is one of my favorite podcasts. It's a group of dads that talk about nerd things. And this week they are talking about D&D. So I know there are a lot of Sass in the Beard audience folks that play D&D. So you're going to want to check out the Nerd Dads on Friday.
Yes. And if you have an idea for a blog or a show or a podcast, reach out to Shane at offbeattimes.com and email him Shane at offbeattimes.com and let him know what you have in mind, because you might be able to come take over our spot and get us kicked out of here.
I mean, at least the one of us.
Oh no, we can share it.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we could have like a co-host. We could have had Sass in the Beard and the whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I like
trio.
it. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay. We'll be hosting auditions. Really, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions about Entertainment District or anything else going on in local politics, holler at us. We're happy to answer in any way we can. We'll see you guys next week.